On SBC2 now, Rent a Ghost, a haunting documentary about spooks and ghoulies being forced into sex work to make ends meet, and the living people who pay them. Warning, contains a lot of shots of ectoplasm and also Fred Mumford bumming Timothy Claypole. Have we come to this? Now on SBC1, it's Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. Hello, welcome to Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. You nearly said John Craven's. One of our lights is out. I hope the shadows don't affect you. That's very sad. I thought we were starting with the day. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday the 28th of April 2026. We're here with all the news that's fit to ventriloquize. What are you talking about, madam? That's good. What are you talking about, Willis? Wincy Willis? Or what are you talking about, Wincy Willis? Is that a new one? Yeah, what are you talking about, Wincy Willis? I'm not Wincy Willis. I'm making fun of you by saying you're like Wincy Willis. What you talking about, Wincy Willis? Okay, well, that if you want to go with that, that's fine. We don't sit on it, Dara. I mean, you know, you're just adapting other people's catchphrases. No one likes a saying phrase, Rich. Yeah, look, we've only got literally 5 minutes. That's what we have in the schedule for this, so we can't waste time. Get it over with quickly. That's what I say. Is that the catchphrase? Can't remember that one. Don't do it twice. Do it once. That's all I know. Yeah. What do you say? Don't do it twice. Do it once. Yeah, that's what you say, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a little drink. A little drink. Yes. Drink me through my little straw. Is that another one? Yeah. These are all catchphrases, Rich. And I'm cheeky me. And I'm winking at it, and I'm cheeky me at the same time. Ah, my face. It hurts. He didn't really wink there. Try winking. If you're going to wink at it, you've got to wink at it. But I'm winking at it over there. I'm winking at it, and that's it. Right, sit on it, Dara. What are you talking about, Wincy Willis? Where the hell did that come from? I don't know, and I don't care. Look, we haven't got much time today. Very busy week this week, and we have to fit into the 5-minute slot, obviously, that SBC1 kindly give us every day. And it's live. We literally cannot edit this. So the sooner we get on with the news, the sooner the better we get on with it. That's fantastic, Rich. You're doing a good job. No songs today. No, Rich. I decided that the songs are not appropriate for a news-based show. So there will be no more singing, and also some people on YouTube don't like it. So if you like the songs and you're annoyed that they're gone, just find those people in the comments, find where they live, and then I'll be there in the night to kill them with my sword. Is that a catchphrase? No, that's just a factual thing, Richard. It's just fact. It's what? Fact. Oh, I thought you said something else. Look, let's get on with the news. You may have seen on the grown-up news that the oil giant BP has announced huge rise in profits in first results since Iran war. Which is good to know, isn't it? It's good to know that them putting up all the prices and stuff has led to them making even more money. They were doing all right before. I believe they were doing okay before, Richard. And, you know, I don't know, is it a good idea? I don't know, to make it profitable for companies if there's a big war, because they'll look at that and go, well, maybe we should have some more war, eh? We can, you know, get into arms dealing, and we can make some money that way because they have to blow up all our bombs, and we have to make more. Then we can put up the price of oil. I mean, a few school kids getting blown up by a bomb, that is collateral damage, isn't it? Because as long as BP is making profit, and, you know, it's good for them because they don't pay for the war, Rich. Do they know the war is covered by us? We pay taxes. Well, some of these companies pay taxes, do they, Rich? Do they? I believe so. So, I mean, some of that money that they made will come out in tax. They'll find a way around it, Rich. They'll have said, oh, we built a new petrol station. It costs £2.8 billion. So we don't have to pay any tax this year. Well, fair enough. So they get the profits. Is it a good idea? I don't know, Rich. That's just all I want. Is it a good idea when billionaires, all they care about is accruing as much money as possible, and when all that politicians care about is the kickbacks they get from the billionaires? Is it a good idea that going to war will mean increased profits? Well, it's it's a good. I mean, this is getting a bit close to a conspiracy theory. I'm just stating facts, Rich. Where sort of saying, oh, they started the war only so that they could make money. I'm not winking at it, Rich. You're not. I can see you're not winking at it. But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's sort of. I felt during COVID it was odd that if it was a war in World War II, if a company was seen to be making, it was called profiteering, wasn't it? If someone was making money from the war, that was actually, I think, even possibly a criminal offence, but certainly it was frowned upon. And during COVID, it was sort of fine to go, oh, you give us all the money for the PPE that we haven't made, and then we'll run off with that. It seemed like an opportunity for a lot of people to make money, whereas it would have been more fair, I think, wouldn't it, in that situation to say, okay, no one's going to make a profit this year for 1 year, and that includes everyone who's working. We'll just all sit back and do the best for the country if we have to do this. Are you saying COVID was a hoax, Rich? I saw Carol McGuffin on some social media, Instagram, saying COVID didn't happen. Nobody died from it. So there were some nurses and doctors saying not, but I presume they're in the pay of big COVID vaccines, aren't they? Yeah. So, you never know. You never know, Ali. I don't want to get into that area. It just seems... You're right. I just think it just seems a little bit dangerous that if these companies realise, could they not just have a couple of months where they go, we'll break even. Everyone has to pay a bit more. We'll break even. Why? No one's coming here, is there, to podcast land and saying, oh, I'm a bit worried because of the war, you're not going to make as much money. So, you raise your prices. Well, we don't charge anything. I know. Well, that's the failure of our business. It wasn't a good example to choose, because if you charge nothing and make nothing, and spend money and spend some money, then that's not a very profitable business anyway. It's the opposite. But anyway, it just seems a dangerous thing because BP don't. I mean, they presumably pay some taxes, but they're not the war machine that goes into helping them make money. They don't even have any. Most of their oil comes from North America. BP. Oh, is that right? Yeah. So that's why they're creaming it. They're creaming in their BP genes. What does BP even stand for? Is it big penis? No, it's not. Is it big pricks? No, it's not that. It's British Petroleum. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I'm Chickeny. Woohoo! Woohoo! Did somebody say DP? No, they didn't. BP, we said. And I don't even know what DP would mean. I don't know what he's talking about. Do you, Richard? No, I don't know. What you're talking about, Wincy Willis? Yeah, that's that's very good. Where did that look? Where does it come from? Richard, we've only got 5 minutes. You're right, we've only got 5 minutes to do this show, so we have to move on. I would just sort of start to question this stuff. Not because it's not a conspiracy. It's just it's not going, oh, let's have a war so we can make profits. I think it is. Well, it might be a bit from the person in charge. It's a weird situation where the person in charge of America is clearly trying to make money from the job. Also, they have in America, he has the ability to pardon anyone at the end of his term that's done anything wrong or during his term. So it's just basically carte blanche, isn't it? We're not living in a democracy anymore. This is actually, feudal kings would look at this and go, oh, it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much that just the person with the most money can get what they want, and then the people in charge can take even more money. I mean, I think even King John would be going, oh, I can't. Come on, guys, I can't take all that money from everyone. What will they do? How will they eat? Even King Richard III going, I don't want to. I know I put those kids in the Tower of London, but I don't want to. This is going a bit far, isn't it? Just giving money to my mates and them giving me money, and we're just killing soldiers and children and innocent people in return for that. Do we have a moral quandary going on here? It's we're not. Rich, you're turning into Russell Brand. Oh my God, I hope so. Imagine the money that guy's making. Do you think if we make it that this is the true news, people have to start paying to get this news, and then the world's our oyster. The world is our oyster. We can flick through Bibles for 2 minutes and everyone in the world will watch it. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. There's some downsides, I think, to the Russell Brand. Perhaps, I don't know. It's sort of. Is it just weird that the worst people in the world are being rewarded for everything? Well, you're not being rewarded, and you're pretty fucking shit. I am pretty shit, and let he is without sin cast the first stone, as I once said. Judge not lest you be judged, as I once said. And you're reading that out of the Bible, wouldn't you? At least I could find it, because Bibles it's quite handy. They have like numbers all the way down, so it's really easy to find everything. I find in the Bible, so it's like an American road system. The Bible, it's very well put together. Congratulations to whoever wrote that. No wonder it's the best-selling book in the world. Anyway, look, we've gone off the point. Richard, just whatever. Yeah, look, I think we're on the way. I think we're on the way to. We might have to move this thing to America. There's more gullible people there, and they're so anti-woke there that they will give money to anyone who, even if woke people don't like it. So if you're woke, don't like me, please. And if you're anti-woke, love me. But I think whatever you think, you do. I think whatever you think is what I think. So, that's the good thing about this show. Anyway, over to BP headquarters now for who's going to be the journalist coming today. I wonder who it's going to be. That is BP headquarters. Unfortunately, the picture cuts off halfway, but that says BP on that sign there. So, that would be good if that had worked. But you'll just have to trust us. I wonder which will it be Solero? Will it be Pikachu? Will it be Prince Andrew, Mountbatten, Windsor, Legoland? Will it be, if I said the Solero? Will it be that Sybil who could tell the future? You haven't met her yet. Hello, Rich. Oh no, it's Henry Hippo. Yes, Richard, here I am at the headquarters. And I have to say, there's a lot of very healthy-looking executives from the driving past me. And now you are going to be careful with what you say, aren't you? And Richard, how many times do I have to go through this? I mean, but every time you break it, so I've learned my lesson. The reason I haven't been here for the last few days is I've been in rehab, trying to cope with my addiction to saying, don't say it, that certain phrase, Richard, and I'm over it. I won't. I know it's offensive. I know it puts off your many female viewers. We've got lots. I think this channel is 89% male. That can't be true. I'm very, I'm a sex symbol, not just for gay men. I don't mind that gay men do find me very attractive, but I think women would watch this just with the sound turned down, just to look at my face, and also people who are sexually attracted to puppets as well. So, well, Richard, here at VP, and I've talked to a VP executive, and they said they need the extra money. Oh, really? What do they need it for? Well, it's an unusual thing they need it for, Richard. What is it? I was wondering what it would. I can't imagine what it would be. I'll tell you what it is, Richard. What they spend all their money on, is pictures of big waffling boobies. Just pictures of them. Yeah, big waffling boobies. They get pictures printed out of a catalogue. What a cat? So like in bras, they're big waffling boobies wearing bras. I mean, they're not wobbling if they're just they're still images, but you can see they're wobbling in the images, Richard. That's what the BP people are paying. That's why they need the extra money, because printer costs are very high. And they have to find the pictures, get them printed out, and then they look at the niche. The VP executives, they look at them and go, whoa, I love big waddling boobies. That's what I like. That's why I got into this job, to see big waddling boobies. Look, well, if that's I can't complain if that is the actual reason. That's what they told me, Richard. If that's what the BP executives are doing, then I can't actually complain. That is reportage, that is. So everyone at BP, everyone who works from BP, they've just got big piles of paper on the desk, and on every single piece of paper is a big picture of boobies that are big and that are waddling, and they're boobies. Well, you've said they were boobies. Big wobbling boobies! Is there anyone there can back this up? No, but you can trust me, Rich. That's why they've done it, and everyone at BP. And if they're not, why doesn't the executives BP sue me, Henry Hippo, for saying that? You'll find that they won't. You'll find they'll go very quiet and they'll try to avoid this and they won't even ignore it. They may even start another war in order to distract away from this accusation. I mean, that seems unlikely. They probably wouldn't do they? Well, Richard, they'll send an assassin to get them and his manifesto will say, I'm doing this because they love big wobbling boobies. Are you going to kill them? Not me. And then they'll do that to distract. Well, surely if the manifesto says that, that's going to actually draw attention. Not everything is about drawing attention away from stuff. Oh, it is, Rich. It's all a conspiracy from head to floor. Well, that's what we're finding out today. From head to floor. Yeah, it's from head to floor. From the top of a big wobbling booby to the nipple of a big... Are you pleased with the way your career is going, Richard? I'm pretty pleased with this. I think this is all right. Do you? Why are you looking over here as if... Why are you looking to the side there? Where is the BP headquarters? I don't know. Well, you've gone there. It's in Britain. Yeah. I think from judging from the foliage. Well, you've got there, didn't you? Where is it? I don't know. Are you happy with the way everything's going, Rich? Stop looking. You're talking to camera, then I can see you. Is everything okay? We're all just a bit worried about you, Rich. We want to know you're all right. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. This is good. I've got a job. Do the news every day. Is it a job? Well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't do it every day if I wasn't getting anything out of it, would I? Wouldn't you? I've got a very busy day today, doing a charity dinner because I do a lot of work for charity. I don't like to talk about it, and then I'm doing my play. And are you getting paid for either of those things? No, because it's a charity dinner and it's an amateur play. So are you getting paid for doing this? Not everything's about money. I'm not BP, isn't it? Where'd you get your pictures of big wobbling boobies from? They're on the internet for free. I mean, I don't look at those things. So I'm not interested in that. I'm just interested in doing good comedy. Okay, when's that gonna start, do you think, Theorich? Because I'm just trying to be a friend. I don't think this is you can't criticise me. You just come on and say big wobbling boobies. Don't try and then have a go at me about what's good comedy and what's not good comedy. You're just a hippopotamus who says big wobbling boobies and thinks that's hilarious. And fucking idiots out there seem to like it. I don't know why. But I do sophisticated comedy. Do you? Yeah, and clever. You got to be clever to get what I'm doing. Yeah, and then I don't even explain it like some comedians who are clever. I just let people have to work it out for themselves why it's clever. And yeah, it's quite hard to think. Well, if they were clever, they would understand it. If they don't understand it, it's their fault for not being clever enough, isn't it? And you're all right. Yeah, stop looking at me over here. I'm just because it makes it look like I'm next to you. Well, Richard, I just want to say we're here for you if you need us. So it's nice to know. All of us, not just me, all the gang. If you need us, the Solero ice cream that talks, the penis carrot, we're all here for you if you need you. Well, that's. Look, let's just get on with the. It's really taken a dive, hasn't it? No, it's just. You're all right, Rich. You're okay. This will be all right. We'll get you the help you need. I'm all right. I'm very happy, and some people. I do stuff to bring joy into people's hearts. Well, when are you going to start doing that? Well, someone probably likes it. Don't look at the camera as if like you're Tim from The Office. If you were Tim in The Office, it would be the Office wouldn't have done very well. Don't stop looking at the camera. Tim in The Office just come in and said big wobbling boobies and looked at the camera. The Office would not have been the success as I can tell you right now. The Office would, if it was a toy hippopotamus saying big wobbling boobies, The Office would not be the success it is now. It's a terrible idea. Well, anyway. That's all from me, Rich. This is Henry Hitho at BP headquarters. You can't see the sign, but I promise you can see the bit of green at the bottom that proves it's BP. And saying, good big wobbling boobies. We'll see you next time. Okay, that's really taking the wind out of myself. Look, I think we should go. It's all right, Rich. We all love you. Don't you start as well. I'm absolutely. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm absolutely fine. So don't stop And stop ringing my mum up and saying I need to go into care. She's not interested. What, Barbara? Yeah, she's having a tough time at the moment. She doesn't need anything else added to it. I'm all right. Anyway, that's all from today's news round. We'll see you again next time on the news round thing. Now pretend to talk to each other. You all right, Richard? I'm definitely all right. So stop leaving. It's going to be embarrassing for people at home.